Hi, my tubies, my TikToker, Sheila True Love here with you. We're going to talk about how good girls, even good girls, can turn bad when they are starved for attention. I still don't get that part. It goes over my head. Why these women need so much of this attention. It just aggravates me, and I think it irritates me so badly because I don't understand it. Like I said, I like attention when I do a job well done. I want acknowledgement. I want you to appreciate my hard work. Other than that, I don't care about being treated like I'm invisible. And when it comes to my man, like a lot of people, you have to know people's love language. That's so very important. Like when it comes to a man, my love language is gifts and acts of service. Mine is not touch. Some people like touch, words of affirmation, and there's 5 love languages. Hold on a minute. Let me figure out the other one. The 5 love languages. Okay, so we have words of affirmation, quality time spent, gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. When it comes to my man, I don't need all of the physical touch. You can keep all that part. I like the gifts, and I like the acts of service. And the reason is because gifts, that means money. Anytime a person spends their hard-earned money, people work hard for their money. And anytime a man is willing to spend his hard-earned money on me, that feels like love to me. When it comes to an acts of service, anytime I need something, he's right there. He's making it happen. I don't need your words. You can keep your words, honey. Action speaks louder than words to me. Now, when it comes to my children, my love language is quality time that you spend with me and acts of service. My friends, it's acts of service and I guess quality time you spend. All of this touch and physical, you can keep all that. But a lot of people need that. Anyway, listening to what this beautiful young lady have to say here.
When the good girl can turn bad if she's starved of attention from her man. If your man is pouring water into your cup on a daily basis, she can't see other men. She becomes blind to other men. But when your man, you look beautiful, he doesn't say you look nice, or you don't make time for each other, he ignores you, no longer gives you attention. She's so starved in that moment that unfortunately all it takes is one man to give one bit of attention. She'll zoom in on the attention, forget all the other red flags in this man, and he'll become attractive to her because it's a feeling she's chasing, not a person. If you want to keep a loyal wife, all you have to do is remind her she's loved. It's really simple and easy. You remind her she's loved, she won't seek it. But if you forget to give her that, she'll become desperate for it. I think even the good girl can turn bad if she's...
Okay, so like she said, if you want your wife to feel loved, or your partner, your girlfriend, what have you, to feel loved, men out there and what have you, make sure that she feels loved. And in order to make her feel loved, you have to know her love language, because all women's love language is not words of affirmation. Like I said, gifts, that works for me really well. You work hard for your money and you're going to spend that on me? Yeah, I'm feeling loved incredibly. I need something done and you're right there to help me out. I'm feeling stupidly duper love. You know what I mean? But like they say, I notice a lot of women are like that. They feel that, like she said, you're chasing a feeling. She's not chasing after a person. She's chasing a feeling. All of that goes over my head again, too. I know one woman, she says, she does all the work. She works, she cooks, she cleans. She even takes care of the bills by herself. And the least he can do is to give her some attention. So I understand that part to some extent. Of course, you got to give me some acknowledgement. Buy me gifts, take me on vacation, do whatever the hell do. And why in the hell is she paying all the bills? I will never understand that part. But what have you, people are different. I want to play this again. So hopefully men will understand that, if your woman is one of those attention people, like an attention addict, you have a lot of people, to be honest with you, no matter how much attention you give them, it's not enough. They're draining. They're exhausting. They annoy me. They're like a bottomless cup, like a cup with no bottom. And the more you pour into them, it just never fills up. It's never, never, never enough. That's why I like a man who's as busy as I am. I don't want no man constantly calling me, especially if I'm going to see you at home. Why are you calling me and I'm going to see you at home? My ex used to do that. All of the men that I was with was like that. Needy. I call them needy. That's too much for me. I'm going to see you at home and we'll spend time. We have the weekends together. What's going on? This constantly call. I want to hear your voice. I call because I miss you. Honey, if you want to turn SheilaTruelove off, that's the quickest way to do it. It really is. It's annoying. But you have some women, they need that. They love that. They need that constant validation. I don't need that. Jehovah, Jesus, me, myself, and I, that's my validation. I'm validated. That's more than enough. But so many people, they need this constant validation to feel like they have some worth and value. I already know my worth. I know my value. But like they say, people are different. It's so important to know a person's love language. If you're a person who your love language is, what is that, physical touch, and you have a woman that she's not into all of that, that's not going to work. Because I met this dude, he was awesome. His name was Chris. He was one of the most beautiful men I've met in life. And he said his love language is physical touch, whereas his wife's isn't. So he's like, I'm not trying to be nobody's roommate, and if this don't straighten up, this is not going to work out. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to leave his wife, but she going to have to get with the program because that's his love language. He needs more physical touch, more, yeah. I said, wow, that's interesting, Chris, because that damn sure ain't my love language. I know I could see that you and we would never get along. That's not us, because that's not my love language. But I think it's very important for people to definitely, the 5 love languages, like I said, words of affirmation, that means give them lots and lots of compliments. Constantly complimenting, blowing smoke up there behind. Exhausting. Okay, and then we have quality time. That's mine when it comes to my children. Gifts. That's mine when it comes to a man. Acts of service. That's mine when it comes to my children and this man. And physical touch. That's so not me. So my thing is, how often should you give this, this lovey-dovey stuff? How long? Once a week. How often do you put gas in your car? You put gas in your car to keep it running. And to keep the car running at least once a week, you do something, whatever their love language is, and you make it happen for them. That makes sense to me. But anyway, I want to play this again. Yeah, because I'm still trying to understand all this. Whatever, all of this. Give me attention. I need attention. Please give me attention. Oh, child. Oh, no. Oh, lies.
Starved of attention from her man. If your man is pouring water into your cup on a daily basis, she can't see other men. She becomes blind to other men. But when your man...
Wait a minute. She said on a daily. That's needy. On a daily basis. He has to do this every single day? OMG, OMG. Once a week, child.
Well, I am.
Wait.
One of the things that I like to do on my show.
This is my girl right here.
I think even the good girl can turn bad if she's starved of attention from her man. If your man is pouring water into your cup on a daily basis, she can't see other men. She becomes blind to other men. But when your man, you look beautiful, he doesn't say you look nice, or you don't make time for each other, he ignores you, no longer gives you attention. She's so starved in that moment that unfortunately all it takes is one man to give one bit of attention. She'll zoom in on the attention, forget all the other red flags in this man, and he'll become attractive to her because it's a feeling she's chasing, not a person. If you want to keep a loyal wife, all you have to do is remind her she's loved. It's really simple and easy. You remind her she's loved, she won't seek it. But if you forget to give her that, she'll become desperate for it. I think even the good...
So like she said, she needs it on a daily basis. You have to remind her that she's loved. If you're a man who's a very busy man and you don't have time for all of that, constantly stroking somebody, constantly stroke, yeah, you need to find yourself a female like me. Somebody who's not into all of that. I don't need all of that everyday thing. No. Maybe, that's probably why I'm divorced. 2.5 times. Maybe, did they need more physical stuff? Probably. It's like, because there's times when I used to just have to separate, and I used to go in the living room because I want to process things. And I remember my children's father, he used to get a little upset with that because I needed space. He wanted to lay up all under me constantly. And I'm like, I have to go sleep in the living room or something. And maybe he took that personally. But I never deprive my partners of sex because I know what the Bible says. When you're married, your body no longer belongs to you, nor his to him. It belongs to your partner. So I never denied them sex. And when I'm in the act, baby, if I'm gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. And I do it all. I get down busy, but after it's over, I get up, I get the washcloth, suds it up, wash him up, clean him up real nicely. And that's nice, babe. Thank you. Love you and all. And then I'm out. I usually go in the kitchen, make him a sandwich, put his sports on or something. And I'm going back to working on, because I like to work. I'm a workaholic. And I'm back to reading, researching, or doing something. A lot of women, they want to lay and they want to cuddle. I'll cuddle too. Afterwards, I cuddle. Cuddle. It's like whatever. I see I have issues that I need to address. It's like I said, marriage is not for everyone, baby. Marriage, I like freedom too much. I see marriage as a ball and chain. Yes, I always see it like this: ball and chain. Having to be submissive, meaning I have to resort back to being a child. Be submissive. That's the same as saying be obedient to your parents. He gets to tell me what I can do, what I can't do, what I can wear, what I can't. Okay, so I look at it like this: ball and chain, freedom and independence. Ball and chain, freedom. I take the freedom and independence every time. So I think maybe, marriage just isn't for SheilaTruelove. There are a lot of women out there who, they like being told what to do because they don't know how to live right or do right on their own. They have no problem with a man telling them what they can do, even though you're supposed to be an adult, and what you can't do. That just freak that out. Oh God, no. Or somebody constantly calling you all the time. I just want to hear your voice. I miss you. Okay, you're making me crazy. And I'm going to have to block you for a minute. Why didn't you pick up your phone? Because you made me sick. Your irritation. Yeah, really. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But you see how everybody's different. You hear how this woman, she says every day. She needs to be shown that you love me every single day, every breathing moment. Needy. That's my view. But then again, that's just my opinion, right? I love you, darlings. This is SheilaTruelove. And don't forget, always make sure before you get involved with someone to know what their love language is. Guess what? I love you.